Revelation 3998. From the 13th of March 1947. Exhortation to spread the announcements. Near end. Pay attention to the announcements which point to the near end, for they are a special gift of grace, even though their content touches you with fear. The last words of admonition are a proof of God's love, who still wants to help you shortly before the end so that you will be protected from spiritual ruin. And they will become ever louder, the admonitions will sound ever more urgent, for humanity is in greatest danger. But faith in the truth of the proclamations is lacking, and therefore they are not taken seriously, the divine voice is not recognized, and the admonitions fade away in people's ears and leave no deeper impression. The seer and prophet are not respected, people's attention is focused on earthly goods, concern for the soul is omitted, and divine love remains unrecognized. People are content with the world of appearances and do not strive for the spiritual world, which alone is valuable and enduring. And God cannot express himself more obviously than through the elements of nature, for these are inaccessible to people's will, consequently only a power which is exceedingly powerful can subdue them. And this being will reveal itself when the hour has come, which has been set since eternity. And God always and constantly points this out so that they will also get to know the giver by the truth of the manifestations and then submit themselves to him. For there will be many who have taken knowledge of those proclamations who will have great grace to remain alive, and these will have the proof of the truth and now eagerly stand up for it. And therefore these announcements shall be spread, they shall be made accessible to all who cross the path of the one who received them from above, they shall be spoken of without shyness, for this is why God reveals himself through the voice of the Spirit, so that his will is made known to people, and this is why he makes his plan of eternity known to people, so that they will benefit from the knowledge. So that they will work on themselves while there is still time. And the time is short. Believe this and live as if tomorrow were the last day for you. And don't let God speak to you in vain. Listen to his voice and believe that he himself wants to admonish and warn you in love and concern for your souls. He does not want to let you experience the day unprepared when an inconceivably great natural disaster will take you by surprise and bring a change of life for you humans which you cannot imagine. He will express himself, and everyone who is of good will be able to recognize him. Again and again he will make himself heard and point you to that day which will be followed in a not too long time by the final end, the day of judgment and the complete destruction of everything on earth. And those who survive the day of the natural disaster can speak of an extraordinary grace, for it will now be easy for them to believe, because everything will come to pass as it is predicted. For this reason this event should be eagerly mentioned. The announcements should always be spread with the indication that there is not much time left, that the care for the souls is extremely important, and that earthly things should be disregarded as far as possible because they are void, for all possessions will be taken away from people who are attached to earthly things, so that they will recognize the worthlessness of matter and the will of God who can give and take and does so in a way which is beneficial for the human being's soul, which he wants to save from eternal ruin. Amen.